Have you ever wondered why most plan fails? Most people are guilty of this pattern of creating ambitious new week, new month, or new year plans. They fill notebooks with goals, they color code their calendars and spreadsheets, they set alarms and reminders. I've seen this pattern repeat itself over and over again. People set ambitious goals, get excited for about 10 days, then life happens. The motivation fades. By day 30, the plan is forgotten. By day 90, nothing meaningful has changed. Halfway through the year, you are wondering, what went wrong? But what if I told you that the problem isn't your goal, it is your system? Today, I'm going to walk you through the 5 part framework I use to turn 90 days into a competitive advantage. No fluffy, no theory, just the blueprint. This system forces clarity, eliminates distraction, and turns intention into execution. If you are coming across my channel for the first time and you are the kind of person who actually wants to get results instead of just dreaming about them, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and like the video. Alright, let's get into it. Most of your plans fails because you plan without tactics and you build tactics without a foundation. And without the foundation of clarity, tactics collapse. Therefore, before you start planning or setting goals, you have to know why it matters. Which brings us to the step one, building the foundation first. Before you touch tactics, you need to get crystal clear on 4 things. The first one is, why does it matter emotionally? What pains are you trying to escape? Or what transformation are you chasing? Because emotion why connects goals to personal stakes to drive resilience during stress. If your goal doesn't pull you forward on a hard days, it won't survive the quarter. The second part is choose one word for the next 90 days. Not 3 words, one. This will be your single guiding word. Example of this word can be scale, momentum, growth, leverage, discipline. Whatever words that you can think of that can guide you for the next 90 days. These words become a filter that simplifies decision making and reduce cognitive overload. The third part here is write the success headline you want about yourself. Imagine it is December 31st and someone's writing about your quarter. What does that headline say? Maybe Sarah launched a business. Marcus lost 30 pounds. Be specific. The fourth one here is define your dream outcome. Where do you actually want to be on December 31st? Write this down. Pause the video if you need to, because here's the truth. Clarity drives execution. Confusion kills it. If you don't know why you are planning or setting goals, you will quit the second it gets hard. Now that the foundation is solid, we move on to setting our goals using rules of three. The rule of three enhance focus and productivity across daily, weekly, or quarterly plans. This is where we get ruthless by cutting down goals into three. Because here's what happens when you have too many goals. Your brain treats everything like it is urgent, which means nothing actually gets done. You are busy, but you are not building. That is why you are only picking 3 goals. That is it. Not 5, not 10, just 3. Probably one personal goal, one health goal, and one career goal. And here is the kicker. For each goal, you need one metric that proves you won, because if you can measure it, you can execute it. Let me give you an example. Let's say your career goal is grow my business. Cool. But how do you measure that? Is it revenue? Is it client? Is it referral? Your answer to this question will help you to focus, and focus creates momentum, and momentum creates result. But even clear goals won't survive on motivation alone, which brings us to the real engine of progress. This is where most people fall apart because they rely on willpower over system. Willpower is overrated. It is unreliable. It run out by Tuesday afternoon when your boss dump a project on your desk and your kids is sick and you don't sleep well. You know what doesn't run out? A system. Building a repeatable system makes success inevitable. So to build this system, here are what you are going to map out. Number one, the one habit you must lock in. Not two habits, not three, just one. For example, writing every single morning before I check my phone. Number two, the system you need to build around that habit. What makes it automatic? For example, I have my laptop open on my desk before I go to bed. This gives me zero friction. Number three, your weekly ritual to stay on track. Probably 30 minutes of non-negotiable Sunday plan. Number four in this system building, what will you automate or delegate? For example, hire a VA or use a template. These will help you free up your brain for the work that matters. And here's the big one. Number five, what you will stop doing. Subtraction is more powerful than addition. What meeting can you skip? What app can you delete on your phone? What commitments can you say no to? Your habits determine your results. So design them intentionally, or life will design them for you. And trust me, life's default settings sucks. Even with great system, there's one variable most people underestimate: support network. People make it possible. Real talk. You can't do this alone. I know we love the whole self-made mythology, but it is garbage. Every single person who accomplished something big had a team behind them. So let's build yours. Number one, pick one accountability partner, someone who will check in with you weekly, not judge you, but support you. Number two is pick one teammate you are going to empower. Maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's your spouse, someone you are going to invest in while you grow. Number three here is identify who can help you. Name and roles. Be specific. For example, my mentor, James, who built a seven-figure coaching business. Number four is one advisor you will lean on when things get hard, because they will. Here's what I've learned. Isolation kills momentum, but community creates it. Stop trying to be the lone wolf. Wolves hunt in packs for a reason. Now, we can now turn planning into precision by setting up our weekly execution block. This is where the magic happens. You are going to break your 90 days into 12-week focus areas. That is 12 weeks, 12 priority. Each week gets one focus, not three, just one. The first week might be launch my email list. Week two, curate my first lead magnet. Week three, publish 5 pieces of content. Map it out with surgical precision. By the time you are done, you should be able to look at your calendar and know exactly what you are building each week. This isn't just planning, this is building a system that turns vision into reality. And here's why this works. Your brain loves clarity. When you know what this week is about, you stop second guessing about yourself. You stop browsing the web at 2 p.m. wondering if you are doing the right thing. You just execute. So here's the truth. The difference between the dreamer and the builder isn't talent. It is not luck. It is not even the time. Builder have system. They don't rely on motivation. They don't wait for inspiration to strike. They show up, follow the system, and let the compound effect do its thing. I'm sharing this framework publicly because transparency creates momentum. When you declare your plans, when you commit to the work out loud, something shifts. You stop being the person who hopes things work out. You become the person who makes things work out. So right now, I want you to do something. Open a doc, Microsoft Word, a note, whatever, and start answering those foundation questions. Why does this matter? What is your one word? Do that and you are already ahead of 90% of people who will set goals this quarter and forget them by February. If you found this valuable, two things. One, subscribe to my channel. I'm dropping a new system every single week to help you build the life you actually want, not the one that just happens to you. Two, drop a comment and tell me what is your one word the next 90 days. I will read every single one and I want to know what you're building. Let's make this quarter count. Before you go, if you want to know the one practice that will make this entire 90-day system 10 times more powerful, check one of my last videos where I break down how you use reflection as a secret weapon to grow. It is the missing piece most people skip, and the link is right up here. See you in the next one.